Oh wait, no, this music's now copyrighted. Fuck my life. It's hot in here. I wish everything was translated into Australian time. What's PST? Post-traumatic stress? Okay. I wish I said that with the camera. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was looking at my phone and it's like 6 AM PST, February 27th, and I'm like, please, what does PST mean? Hi, Stania. Hello, Aelin. Hello, Quasical. How was your day in bed, Aelin? So I got through one episode before my body forced me into sleep for 4 hours. Pacific Standard Time compared to the Pacific Sea compared to the specific letter C. Got it. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are ready for this absolute bizarreness. Also, I had a look, FYI. Okay, wait. Press back. Okay. So there's a continue, right? But continue says, wait, shit. The continue says part 4-2 trial. Does that mean we never finished it? No, I think we finished it. Okay, I had a look to see if there was like the thing activated and it wasn't there. So I'm guessing that there is no second DLC. Because there was no DLC. I didn't see it applicable. Is that backspace? Forgetting which one's the backspace button. Sorry, the backspace and the enter button are only differentiated by a single line. And like, come on. Tell me what is going on. Map is being an ass. That's not good. Do you have one of those balls, those like spiky balls, and you can like roll onto it multiple times so you can like on like your lower back to kind of like finagle your muscles into place? Highly recommend. That's what Adar says. I'm not sure you finished Gant. Can you properly manage without? No, and so it's... And what? It's the sciatic nerve. Oh, okay. No, not the hip. But despite it being essentially no choice, it's been good to rest. That's good. It's to stay in bed laying down rather than sitting. No, that's alright. Manage without it. Right. But I'm pretty sure I finished it. Because I was like vindicated when he finally did it. So I'm pretty sure it's fine. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, there is a Pokemon Presents on the 27th, okay? Don't forget, guys. Even though I don't know what the correct time is, bitch. I can put it in my phone. I'm just gonna put it in the 27th in my phone. Of course it's the night I have my friend visit. Pokemon. I like how they don't have the Nintendo Direct, but they're having Pokemon Presents, and then like, what is it, like the 22nd, it's supposed to be like 1 AM or something. Nintendo partner. There you go. There you go. Hey. I am one of the 4 of the way through. I am a quarter. Oh my god. I thought you were trying to say you were one of the like horsemen of the apocalypse for some weird reason. Quarter through the House of Sky and Fire now. Nice. On to game 2 then. Thank fuck you have done the worst case. Wait, game 2? You mean game 3? We're doing game 3. Like, I promise you other trials might go long, but they aren't aggravated or hey look, we could show off new tech and do so relentlessly and pointlessly long. I do remember that. Hello, good people. Hello, good person. How you doing, house? Hope your day was good. Hey, Elder. 27? That's your age, obviously. I thought you didn't remember the Ermengarde trial. I don't know who Ermengarde is. If you expect me to know who Ermengarde is, I don't remember. All I know is I've played through game 1 and 2. Almost assuredly. Almost. Right? Well, I have a save file for it. It says I've done the 4 trials in part 2. Who's the Ermengarde? Can you give me a... It wasn't the circus one, was it? There was a circus one? There was the kidnapping. There was... the kidnapping was definitely the second one. I'm lost as you are. Had half a D&D session. Okay then, Ermengarde is the defendant of the final trial of game 2 where Maya gets kidnapped. Oh, yeah, no, I only remember the spooky guy through the walkie-talkie. I don't remember the actual guy. It's been 2 years. How was the end of Final Fantasy 16? Long. I had a whole boss fight where I was like, this is the final fight, right? And then it kept going, and then my hand felt like it was dying. But that's okay. I get to rest it today. You've played game 2, you're good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Been spending the rest of it napping and playing Monster Hunter. Very nice. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 went for a lot longer than I wanted. It was great though, but it was sad. Okay, it did not end the way I was hoping it would end. Because I'm used to animes being like, haha, they're not actually dead. No, they actually just dead. Without saying specifically who, just dead. And I'm like, huh, okay. Well, this is not hitting me as hard as I thought it would, because the entire time I was expecting them to like come back to life, and when they didn't, I was just sort of like, all right then, I'm disappointed in you. Could have just had a happier ending, but I guess not. No one lets me have my happy endings, okay? Final Fantasy, why you gotta be so sad? Honestly, Final Fantasy, you can be happier, okay? You can rise up and do your happy endings. Anyway. Remember the walkie-talkie guy. All is fine. He's probably the only important character anyway. Anyway, game. Hope, well, that's not right. Do I have a... Oh, actually, I do have an individual tab for this. There it is. It's just behind everything else. Excellent. That saves me so much trouble. I'm so excited for you to finish Throne of Glass eventually. I'm so sorry. I need to do reading. Every time, every night when I like see your name, I'm like, damn, I haven't read any more of even this book. I'm like, not even halfway, and I keep forgetting about the book just even existing. And I need to finish it at least. And then I can move on with my life, and then I'll go back to the other books. But I'll finish it, don't you worry. I know you're talking about the other book series, but my point is that I'm kind of too deep into this other book to keep going with the other book, so. While the other one I'm still only just at the start, so. Should be right. Anyway, let's do this! I don't remember my voices for anyone. Damn! Ugh! Sorry, just this. God damn. What is this? The secret third Maya sister? The secret third sister. I don't remember if there was one or not. How did I get into this mess? Is this a girl? Male? Why? Nande? Nande desu ka? Is that Miles? Who is this? That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I still don't know who's talking. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. She likes cookies. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. So you just punched him. One of them was our main dude, right? Phoenix, what have you done? I just called you Miles. It wasn't me. I didn't. How the fuck did this happen, bro? Are you gonna be your own self-defendant? I didn't do it. Oh my god, Miles. What if Miles gets to become my defendant? That's what I need. 5 years earlier. Mia Faye, second trial. What the fuck is going on? Okay. F-bombs, always. Well, I'm in House of Sky and Breath now, so I'll be on that to that one soon. Hell yeah, you're doing better than I am. This opening is a lot different than the anime I am basing this whole thing off. That's fair. The tutorial is in the past. You're being Maya, am I? Maya's my stuff. Phew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, Mr. Grossback, good morning. I feel like I did like, Maya, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. What are you talking about? I'm relaxed, Mr. Grossback. Look at me, I'm relaxed. Let go of my labels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. I just realized this is Mia, not Maya. God, fucking names. Okay, that's really confusing. Mia, not Maya. Wrong system. Yeah, you got it. Well, it's fine. She could be a newbie at this stage. I can do whatever the fuck voice I want. I was doing Maya's voice, but it's fine. We'll just keep going. Oh, is that right? It's your big first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never fear, my dear. I'm Marvin Grossberg. I'm at your service. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprised me. What was your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said, and quite forcibly, too. I just found out yesterday, about the case, I mean. What? And you already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that. You see, I mean, of course I have, I think. Oh dear. In any case, let's get our client. See, you're so nice. See how well, I don't know. You see that poor young man in pink sweater over there? That's our client. Oh my god. This is great. Okay, so this is a good way of doing the tutorial. Proud. So when you play the first game, right, they do a whole tutorial, it makes sense, right? And you're like, yeah, okay, you know, it's Phoenix's first case. This is like him prompting, like learning and stuff. Meanwhile, in the second game, they're like, oh, he has amnesia. You know, that's the way they teach the game. Well, this obviously is going back in time to when Phoenix was first accused of doing something. And then it's also Mia's first time, I guess, like defending the person. So this is like the new version of like having to learn the things. Anyway, I should watch the anime. It's a good idea. Oh, Phoenix. God, what voice? I usually just do it with my voice. Good morning there, everyone. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just wanted to say I'll give it all I've got. Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem. This is me last week. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers. What? People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc says this way. I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you. He's a get off my shirt. That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. Look at him, isn't he cute? My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. Hi, Tom. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client and for myself. April 11th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Look at this. Fuck. Court is now in session. Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. God, she's stunning. Stunning. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg would be leading the defense. Yes. Well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. He's right beside me. Emergency? What is that, him standing there right next to you? GG. God, I forgot how young Winston Payne. Also confirmation that Phoenix is straight. Bi or pan, most of the fan form is considered him as bi. Oh, wait. Stadia. Wait, sorry, what are you... confirmation that... wait, what? Why do you say that? Sorry, I'm confused. Wait, was that instigated by something? Forgotten young Winston Payne. Instant pain? Is it like instant pain? Dude. Yes, well... You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Yeah! Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Well. God, he is very young. I hate the hair flipping. It's disgusting. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It will all be over soon. What was that all about? Why, was he trying to trash talk me? In a courtroom? Unprofessional. There should only be flirting in the courtroom between Miles and Phoenix. Sorry. He's dating a girl? Did he say he was dating someone? You shouldn't keep seeing that girl. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't imply that he's dating her yet. You just said don't see that girl, and I thought he was talking about Maya, and then I realized it was in the past, and I got very confused. Besides the point, no confirmation, I would argue. We don't know. Well, we'll see. I don't know what's happening yet. Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. Incident occurred at the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. And that's not all he did. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology. Boring. Sounds like he was a very bright young man. Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Okay, screenshots. Student discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, it looks like he fell on something, but why isn't the top part cut? So that's, I guess, electricity? It's like on a power line. How'd the power line get cut? That is so weird. I mean, I guess someone could have pushed him onto the power lines and then down. That seems crazy. Also, why is the umbrella very clearly bent? Just the umbrella would have been fine. What would have, like, unless someone hit him with it. Maybe the murder weapon was actually the umbrella, and then they like tossed it off, because that's really bent. Anyway. And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway, they had then called the police. That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Can we also talk about the fact that apparently this guy looks the exact same? Like, is he just eternal? I don't know. I'm convinced now the judge is God, okay? He is just constantly the same. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the records as evidence. By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo. Oh, reputation for what? Sorry, what? Sagacity? Sagacity? I'm googling. Give me a second. What the fuck is this word? Learning new words. Sagacity, meaning the quality of being sagacious. That's not helpful. Phone. The quality of being sagacious. A man of great political sagacity. Wisdom, thank you. Oh my god. How can you have a definition that involves the interchanging terms? It's so stupid. Okay. The truth is, this victim died a rather unusual death. Unusual death? What do you mean, Mr. Payne? Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question. Huh? A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I'm a genteel man, if you will. A what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him that you're what you're made of. Oh god, fucking voices. Judge is God. Always. This is the beginning of a different type of throat erosion. Anyway. What voice was... Oh god. I'm gonna remember all the different voices. I get used to doing like 3 and then they throw something else at me. I'm like, what? What was he like? Oh, a perfect opportunity. Well, what was that? The cause, go on. Please say you know is at least this much. I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. What is a fatal electric shock? Yeah, I was right. Okay. Cool. I read it. My hemorrhoids are beginning to echo up. What? Oh, see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you? The court record. I think I can see that by pressing tab. All of the weapons you need can be found in the court records. Take a good, hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer, dear. Mid-year? I just realized I didn't look at the date. What's the death? 3 p.m. on the 4th and 9th. I don't know whether that means... Oh, we're in April, so... Yeah, the 9th of April. So this is the very next day, I believe. And then... 3 p.m. It looks very foggy for 3 p.m. at night, but... Or 3 p.m. in the afternoon, but maybe it was just a glary day. Just trying to keep an eye out for anything else. Anything else I need to pay attention to. Alright. Wrong buttons. Yes, sir, I'll do just that. I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. The court record. Now, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Electrocution. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? How could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new super powerful stun gun, perhaps? Answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue. The fact that they have no vitality anymore. What's that? Why, motive, of course. Hey, Commander Kashi. He's God from Yu-Gi-Oh! You're gonna go mad doing all of these different voices by the end of stream? Yes. His what? I did not need to know that. There's a reason he's called Mr. Grossberg. He's big though. It's German for big, so he's Bigberg, and he's... That's all I thought. Guttural from the back of the throat. Couldn't do it. Yo. This dude's hair's on fleek. No. Absolutely not. I just made a weird fucking noise. Please, let's move on. Bad blood? What do you mean? Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. Come on, brain. That's Winston Payne for you. He is one smooth operator. No, he isn't. He's just an asshole, if you catch my drift. Sorry. Are you coming on to Mr. Winston Payne? Because I'm not standing in between that. I'd like to leave the stand, Sir Judge. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. Is that a thing? Okay. It's a really dumb pun. Winston Payne. I thought it was supposed to be like instant pain, which kind of works. I didn't. Big brain. Now, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? In this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence. Evidence? Oh, no need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our records shall be found in the combat. Find the evidence you need and you shove it in Greybeard's face. Yes, sir. Into Greybeard's face. Mr. Grossberg, try to set a better example for the young lady. Yeah, evidence is... I can't do this guy's voice. I did a whole voice before and now I'm mixing it up with like... with the judge's voice in my brain. You want evidence? Are we gonna find out the umbrella is Phoenix's or something? Alright. I don't have a lot of evidence. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright? I don't know. Mr. Grossberg. Oh shit. I honestly think it would be best for the defense if you were in charge. Damn it! There's nothing in the picture that instigates the bad blood. It's a picture! Am I missing something about this picture? Alright, well, it must be the... Oh, maybe... Oh, wait. Maybe I'm... Oh, profiles? Wait, I forgot. There's the fucking... Oh. Oh, she's just already in here. No one has mentioned her name yet, and she's just in there. Okay, fine, game. Phoenix Wright's girlfriend dated the victim Doug Swaller. Up until 8 months ago. Okay, Dahlia Hornthorne. She looks like the type of bitch that as soon as Phoenix got accused of murder, she was like, I don't like you anymore. I'm leaving you. And he's like, what? But I didn't do anything. And she's like, I don't care. I'm a bitch. I'm out. It's okay. He's destined, obviously, for Miles. Okay, back the fuck off. Buttons. Sorry. R. E. I never really even knew him. We were like casual friends. We might have fucked once or twice, but like casually. Love it. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here. Dahlia Hawthorne, is it? Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. It's the main reason she was with him. Clearly, she has some part of play in this story. Oh, he's done it again. I'm just gonna give him a really strong, like, American accent. Didn't I do that for Gumshoe, though? I was like, I don't know. Before the cross-examination starts, he already got the judge thinking like he wants. Oh, God, voices in my head. Very well, Mr. Putin. Please call your first witness. Yay. If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye? It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection. Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to this witness stand. My beautiful dorky boy. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh, yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. Oh no, he means what did you do before you were arrested? Oh, I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your friend. What? I didn't do it! I'm innocent, I tell you! I'm telling you I was... Wouldn't the defendant please refrain from passing on his call to the rest of us? Seems the witness has something he wants to say. Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. When is this set? This was 5 years beforehand. Yeah, 5 years beforehand. Which it feels like it should be closer to 7, but... I admit I was there. But I'm not the killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. How do you know he's British? I see, so you hardly knew the victim. Right, like I said, I'm not a killer. Phew, it looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know, too naive. Huh? It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady. That would be, this witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination! Sorry. Cross-examination? He's right, and it's the defense duty to carry out the cross-examination. How long were you waiting to do that pose? Honestly, it just came to me as it said cross-examination, because I wasn't thinking about it, and then it was like, bing! Like, it just made sense, okay? It's just pure talent, obviously. Alright. This is to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? The witness is lying. Their statement will conflict with the court records. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even as your client in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? That there was a lie, a contradiction? No, it's okay, Stanley. I know what you're doing. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? The victim and I. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Alright. Hold it! Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right, I mean, well, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Well, Mr. Wright? No, it was me. I'm no killer, I swear. Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, sir. He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. What? What happens if I press this comment? Why? Did you see? It's weird playing a game where you're like trying to press people for crimes, and then you just hear like cars making loud noises. Did you see the Union Jack, I mean? Yeah, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff. See? It's true, cross my heart. I swear I didn't do it. What? He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night. Salmon. May I ask you something, Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. What is it now? Who is this person anyway? This Union Jack fellow. Oh. I'm hurting. The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag. Oh, I see. So you mean like the stars and stripes, right? As usual, Yana, your insight astounds me. Someone's pandering. Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now? There's a contradiction there. Mr. Grossberg, why do you keep turning to Mr. Grossberg like you're surprised he's there? Like, oh, how'd you get there? It's like, been here the entire time. Depicts in black and white, so the umbrella is actually a Union Jack, but you can't see. Maybe. I don't think so. It didn't look like it was... It kind of just looks white in the picture, I would say, but who knows? Oh, he doesn't have a Union Jack on the back of his shirt, actually. That's a good point. He's wearing I do believe he's wearing a jumpsuit. Because if we look here, oh shit. I think he's just wearing a red jacket. You try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia. I'll be fine. I know what I have to do. Remember, you can always press him to get more information. And one more thing. When you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof. Okay, Mia, one more time, from the very beginning of his testimony. Dee-dee-dee. Okay, so I wanna present the picture. Wait. I think I pressed the wrong button. Oh wait, no, it says E. Okay, wait, so tab. And then press this, and then E. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. Is there some point to this line of questioning? Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute, he's wearing a leather jacket! Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You have no idea what he was wearing underneath that jacket. He obviously... Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. If I may say so, I like the idea that what happened was that obviously he like just put a jacket over the top. Someone must have killed him and then wrapped a jacket on him and then threw him off a building. Man, you are ruining your defendant. Doing a great job. Please forgive me. Mia, you've made our client cry. Let him. Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyway. can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong. That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime. Uh-oh. Did I go too far? By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it? Yeah, I took some, but... Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X? Yeah, that's right. Kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How'd you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? Would you happen to have the medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. He lost it? Does that even have anything to do with the case? Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? In the cold hands of your dead. Friend? Dead? I don't know what word to say at the end of that. Huh? Your Honor, I'd like to take a picture of the photo from the crime scene. He's holding them. What's this in the victim's hand? It's... Look at the time, look at the time, look at the time. It is, fucking shit. 3? It is 3. 5 minutes past 3? That's interesting. Okay. It does say that he died around 3, so... At 3 p.m. It does say very specifically at 3 p.m. If you have a picture of this watch, why does it say 5 minutes past? Okay, okay, okay. It's Cold Killer X. Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no Deo test to this bottle of Cold Killer belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it. What? Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have swallowed up the medicine. Must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. Sorry. Can we go back a line? What? You're saying that sensing the murderous intent, he was like, oh, I'll grab the medicine. What? That'll do something. I'll use it as a weapon. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. What? You never had a fever so bad you gained murderous intent over it? You know what? That's valid. I think it definitely feels like that sometimes, right? You're like sitting there and you're like, I want to kill something, but I can't. I just need to take more cold and flu medicine. Alright. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken. Broken? Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity arrived through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this? This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks. Oh, poor hemorrhoids. Please stop. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind the building. That leaves a whole 20 minutes. That's a whole 20 minutes. That's plenty of time to walk away. Halfway across the place, I'd imagine, too. Talk for a bit, and then at around 3 o'clock we split up. Yeah, see? It's 5 minutes for someone else to come in. Obviously, the girlfriend did it. I imagine the girlfriend's gonna be pulled up at some point. It's gotta be the girlfriend, right? Later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking cold killer X for the last 2 to 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Okay, so again, whole 3 hours. Oh, well that makes it so easy for if he saw the girlfriend beforehand. The girlfriend obviously took his medicine and then pressed it into the dude's hands just to try and frame him. So the girlfriend killed... So the girlfriend was fucking apeshit, from my understanding. Dahlia is apeshit that she was like, I want a clean slate on both sides. I'm going to get one arrested and one murdered, and then I can just go for another new boyfriend. It'll be fine. Mr. Wright, well, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. He invited me for tea and crumpets while we watched some Downtown Abbey. I mean, apeshit is pretty hot. Would you not fuck a- What are you saying, Cashew? No! Mr. Fay, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. Is this supposed to be a lie? Shit, I didn't think about it. Truth is, I went because he called me. It was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet around 2:45. We talked for a bit and then we split up. I went back and I found him lying there. Okay, this doesn't have... I would argue this is not good enough information, so let's try pressing that. So say you went back. Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. That's cute. He's such a good boy. We love our Phoenix, right? It's... Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one else is buying this. I think it sounds right. It sounds like something Phoenix would do. I want to hear, like, this confuses me because, like, they had each other's phone numbers. Did you ever met the victim before then? No, never. But that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. And this Dolly person is... it's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart. Oof. Whoa, what was that for, Mia? Oh, I'm so sorry, I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden. Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim Doug Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is. Mr. Wright. Oh, so it's one of those nasty love triangles, I see. Okay. Okay. Where did you lose it? On the day of the incident. What did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. What did I say? Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Ouch! Why'd you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like adding someone all of a sudden. Well, Mira, I don't know. Can't seem to find any contradictions. Boy, isn't exactly what I'd call a natural-born liar, you know. But still, we can't have him continuing to spout nonsense. I know, but what can I do? Well, I'm certain he must be hiding something. Information! Right now, it's information we need more than anything. Alright. I guess I'll keep pressing. Hey, Wolf. How you doing? Mr. Swallow indicated you should meet up at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. An alchemist, I see. Did he watch Full Metal Alchemist? Just wondering. I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Oh, how fascinating. He sounds like he's quite an ambitious young man. What do? Maybe I should ask him for more details. About the meeting, about the department. Forget about it. Forget about it. Timing? So you're absolutely certain that you met at 2:45? Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. And they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something. Well, looks like he's right about the time anyway. Witness, please go on with your testimony. Wait. If I try pushing for the other thing, we gotta find out, right? Just laying down, watching South Park. Nice. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit about the pharmacology department. Is this the whole thing about Ace Attorney? That he's a chronic liar trying to be a lawyer? I know absolutely nothing outside the anime. No, this is the past. House. Okay. Here's your TLDR, okay? In the first game, in the first game, Phoenix Wright is like, he's a brand new rookie, and he is working under Mia Fey, okay, who is supposed to be like unprecedented in her field. But in the very first murder case, she is the person who dies. I think it's the first one. Second one, maybe the second one. Either way, Mia Fey dies, okay, and then Phoenix bluffs rather than lies. Yeah, he bluffs his way through things. Anyway, Mia dies, and it's blamed on Maya, which obviously it's not Maya, she's a tiny girl. And then Phoenix Wright, like, he's a rookie at this point, but then he's obviously growing to have like more experience. So this is 5 years before that. So he is a university student, who doesn't sound like he's planning to do law necessarily, they haven't specified. And yeah, he was at uni, and when this happened, he was in court with Mia Fey, who tried to defend him at the time. Yeah. Okay, so this is not anything related to, this is not our current day Phoenix Wright. That's all you need to know. Okay. I don't know all that much. A little bit in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. That's right, they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there's high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables? Yeah, there are electrical poles set up all around the building. High voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. Are we? It's Larry Butts who killed the guy. That was in the first one. Yeah. They're defending Larry Butts in the first one, where you're doing the tutorial with Phoenix Wright being taught by Mia Fey. And then the second case is Mia Fey's death that's blamed on Maya, and then suddenly, but Maya can connect to Mia Fey's experienced brain. And then, like, you work as a group to defend Maya. Oh my god. I believe it's been a very long time. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason. I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. My name is not Frank. Your testimony cannot be trusted. George. What do you mean? I knew it was too much work for a little girl. However, there is one mystery that still remains. There is, Your Honor? How the murder was carried out, of course. That's what I was wondering. Just now, was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? Well, that is, you are correct, Your Honor. So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? It looks like he was pushed, right, off the window and then fell on the ground. Which means that, you know, Phoenix must have been at least probably spent 5 minutes going down the stairs, walked halfway away, came back, and then saw him on the ground. That's what I'd assume. Maybe I could still come out of this smelling like roses. Established murder method. Your Honor.
Yes, Miss May.
I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be most impressive.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie.
But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Actually, I'd totally forgotten about that.
Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted.
So I'm just looking. Well, I guess I present the picture and then I click it, right? By Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well.
What? But there's nothing here that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this a bit more in detail. Miss Faye, where exactly is the photo?
I hope this accepts it, or maybe it wants me to point here? Just all of this. Well, naturally, it's right here.
That's... What is that?
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard? The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So the high voltage cable?
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order. GG. Don't toy with me, old man. Damn, reckon.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cause.
The umbrella would have conducted the electricity, maybe. I don't think so. See, my ongoing theory is that he fell on it after someone hit him with the umbrella. Maybe. I mean, I don't know, like, it's weird because the top layer doesn't look snapped, but this bottom layer is. Like, who snapped this? I mean, as he said, I mean, maybe what they attached the umbrella looks way too far away from him here. Like, if you think it looks like it's like 5 meters away, it doesn't quite look close enough that it's necessarily in his hand. His hand is stiffened up though. Actually, no, that's the hand with the bottle in it. Never mind. I mean, so either someone pushed him from the double story and then hit the cable, or, as you said, maybe what was her name? Dahlia. Maybe Dahlia hooked up the umbrella onto the thing and was like, "Oh, could you please get it for me?" And then he grabbed onto it, not realizing it would electrocute him. That'd be real stupid. Anyway, have you played this one before, or is this a new one? I haven't played this one. So I played game 1 and 2 years ago in April of 2022. The VODs are probably up on the channel, I'm pretty sure, somewhere. A long time ago. Love this one, by the way. Hell yeah. Oh, you mean not the game, the Dizzy. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't say it, guys. There's new emotes. For those who are subbed, there are new emotes. Yay. Gotta love it. What did I do? What are the new ones? I've forgotten everything. I kind of just grabbed some like old images and then kind of chucked them together. You know how it is. And there's also Cult Orb. Spin. So you guys, today, remember, you can own your very own orb cult today, or your orb daddy. Just remember, for the low price of $5, I pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna do this. Orb cult. It's not the best picture, but I couldn't really do much better. The point is that it's supposed to be wearing a little hoodie, and it doesn't really look like a little hoodie, but it's there. Thanks, ass. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant. Poor guy.
That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof, irrefutable proof, that established that Mr. Wright was the murderer. We're gonna find out it was his umbrella, isn't it? It's his umbrella.
You do? What is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? You mean the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the person model?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well. Ah, you mean... Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. Imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. Just sounds like they had a fight and he grabbed him by the collar at some point. Doesn't mean he killed him. Palm prints. Also, it's like he just gave him a little push. Are we gonna find out that he didn't actually, that he is technically the murderer just because he accidentally pushed him? I don't know if accidentally pushing someone counts as murder. It's accidental. Asbestos crisis. What? Hi, Philip! Philip! There is orb cult now. Rise up and use your cults. Evil orb! Yeah. Orb daddy. May they be born unto this realm. Pardon. Drink time. You think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder! He squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical camera. Oh my god. Now I know his cheeks will be white. Shall be white. That wasn't... Sorry. In my brain, that was obvious. I probably didn't explain that to you at all when I thought about it, because the idea, right, would be he's completely monochrome except for his glowing red eyes. That was what I was thinking all along, but I probably should have specified that to you. I'm amazed the cheeks are even visible, to be honest. They're just tiny white dots. No, Philip, don't cry. The amazingness of just reusing emotes I made like 2-3 years ago. It's great. It's black with a grey face. Hell yeah. It's cutie. Absolute cutie. Loved it. Thanks.
Then we conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination.
Stick a fork in us when we're done. Food. Mr. Grossberg.
Boys would never lie. The show's over, Mia. Knew that boy was guilty for the first time I saw him.
No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor.
At this time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case.
Guilty.
You have something further to add, Ms. Foe?
Shit, I clicked out of the game. God damn it. Please forgive me, I'm trying my best. Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth, the whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is gonna hand down his verdict. But I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then It's okay, Mr. Wright.
I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye. No matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end. He's such a cutie. Look at him. I'm scared to keep going through a house of sky and breath. Sarah J. Maas is torturous. Be scared, okay? Just be scared, alright? Always be scared. I mean, obviously. What do you mean? It ends off beautifully. Hi, Austin. Hope you're doing well. I established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything. Well, wait a minute. Mr. Wright, I'll tell you what really happened. What really happened? I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further. I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. That he's dead. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. Wait, isn't he British? You're lying. Just listen to me. I don't know what a British accent sounds like. Fuck. What's a British person sound like again? Stop it. Don't talk about her that way. Yeah! That doesn't make him a murderer. Why is he sweating? My ear now is so fucked out. Oh my god. Otherwise my earring has been fucked this entire time. I don't know. It's so weird, like my breathing was fine before and now it's probably because I'm talking too much. I just have one side like clogged up. Is this how sound is supposed to sound? Sounds weird. I have no idea. Okay. A bottle otter. Otter? Our British sounds isn't like the joke a bottle of water, but everything's together. A bottle of water. Bottle of water. I don't know. Hopefully I can stand without wanting to puke tomorrow. I believe in you! Yeah! Medication. Believe in the medication. I'm scared. Some of the details leave so many questions. It's alright. At least you'll get all the answers, eventually. In the next book. Provided the next book isn't the start of like another book. There's like 50 different British accents. Fuck. Well, there's no hope for me.
What did you just say? Was that the truth?
Yeah, so I was afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
But please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. I'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, thank you. Still can't believe it. He really did push the victim. Can you shut the fuck up? Doing the Harlem Shake. This came out after the Harlem Shake. Fuck. That guy was talking bad about Dolly. Oh my god. Yeah, fucking push him, brother. Woo! Alright, give me a second. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, you'll be fine, Aelin. Just push through. Believe in the good ending. Wherever it is. I lost my temper, gave him a shove.
At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead.
Well, that explanation is quite simple. You pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable.
Again, with no intent on killing him, so it would be an accident, which means reduced sentence. I at least plead that he has a reduced sentence, because he did it unwittingly. What is it, the word? I don't remember the proper term.
He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that. A simple explanation indeed. At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was far more easily electrocuted.
What about the umbrella? But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed. That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that.
Miss Fu, let me warn you right now that if your classification doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. I'll be clear on that.
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. He's talking bad about Dolly. Lost my camper and gave him a shove. What was the noise? Wait, no, go back. A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. It was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
I don't know if that's the type of sound it makes. You're not qualified to decide that. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important, so try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Ah, could it be? Could it have been... Yes, could have been. Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. He was holding an umbrella. He fell right on top of it, and it broke. He fell on top of it? That's not the way it looked. It's probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail. Kind of like the urinal. Wow. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone.
Miss Fu, what do you think? Is there something important than that testimony just now?
Well, of course it's important. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important, it's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
The court agrees to the defense's request. Defense, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony.
After I shoved him, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella, which we know is incorrect. Yee-dee-dee-dee-dee. That bitch ain't under him. Eat. Let's go. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell, in other words. After he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. No!
Order! Order! Victim, he moved. Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now? Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene. I want to present those evidence immediately.
That's real broken. Alright.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. Otter, otter. Water, otter. Otter, otter, otter. What's with the otter? Oh, because it's order. Otter, otter. Nice. little guy. Okay.
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. Like some sort of celestial dragon or animal.
Yeah!
I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution case by the defendant in testimony.
On top of his umbrella, there was a loud sound when it happened.
Well done, Mia.
Good night, Alda. Sleep well.
Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. What are you what?
It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone. I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
We have a victim! Let me guess, you have another witness.
Yeah.
Exactly. This witness testimony will be incontrovertible. There is too many prefixes on that. Incontrovertible. Okay.
Well, who's the witness?
Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. What? Couldn't see much yesterday. Enjoyed the end of the game. Okay, Philip. It was, as I keep saying, it went on a bit longer than I would have liked. I did like one whole battle and then it proceeded to go into another whole battle. So my wrist was hurting. It also didn't end the way that I would have liked it to. Because, you know, I like a happy ending. I like people being like, yay, the girl, everyone's happy in the end. No, they're just dead. And I was in denial the entire time, so I was like, how could they be dead? They're not dead. This is anime, you know, because it's anime. Why would anyone die? Even though the entire game has basically been tragic from the start. I think they killed off way too many people. Like, it's weird because Final Fantasy 15, from my recollection, and this is 15, I am 15. They only really killed off one character, you know? But obviously that one character was like, it was very instrumental to the entire plot, from my recollection, okay? But then this game went from like, killing like probably like 10 or more different characters, like it was actually insane. So I don't, it's weird. And obviously like, I'm not a huge fan of having like a big bad guy come out of nowhere and be like, I am the best. I predicted all of your moves to this very moment because I am a god. Like, I don't know. I know it's Final Fantasy, but like, I'd much rather have a big fancy, like, evil guy who at least has some amount of emotions or something. He could be a psychopath, that's fine. But doing the whole like, I'm a god, so I knew what you were going to do all along and I'm just controlling you sort of thing is a little bullshit. Didn't 15 kill off like half the world or something? They killed off like a city. I don't think they killed off half the world though. I never properly finished it. What did I just do? We need to connect to the villain. Yeah, I didn't feel connected to the villain at all. He was kind of just like hanging behind everything like, ooh, I'm pulling the strings, but I'm just a weird godly figure that's done nothing until now kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I didn't like him. I didn't like Ultima. Odin was great though. Odin was a good
good bad guy. I can appreciate that. Yeah. Sad all my characters had to die. Yeah. When they just throw you in an antagonist out of nowhere is bad. Well, it wasn't out of nowhere. Ultimo has been kind of like led through the story for a while, but I didn't like him or connect to him any possible way. He just looks like a weird alien. It's like if you got like through the majority of Harry Potter and found out that by like in the 5th movie, you found out that there was an alien controlling Voldemort the entire time, and he's just like hovering in the background like he kill everybody. I don't know why I said Voldemort out of everyone, but you know what I mean, right? Like, doesn't quite, it's just me. It's just me. It's probably just me bitching at the fact that I just want a good ending. I just wanted it to be happier. It was still nice. It was still well-meaning, but I kind of wish my brain hadn't been in, I was probably too tired to enjoy the ending. It's like Naruto if you think about it. You went with Toby? Fuck, I've forgotten his actual name. Kinda. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Toby kind of like comes out of nowhere. Can't remember his actual name, but Toby kind of like comes out of nowhere. He's like the ultimate bad guy, and you're kind of like, Not to mention the Akatsuki. Can we complain? Can I bitch again about the fact that the Akatsuki are such a cool group of people, and yet they're killed so easily, except for one, which obviously was tragic. And then they were killed so easily, but then we bring them back to life and you have to fight them again. Bullshit, okay? Bullshit. Spoilers, bullshit. I don't care. Alright. Makes me mad. I still need to finish Naruto. I'm gonna finish Naruto one day, guys. Okay, it's gonna happen. So fucking mad. Yes! Rocket Girl. Bad news. You can be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Love you. Don't do it. It's bad. I do not doubt that. But I've got to try at least Boruto at some point, right? Oh my god. I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne. Flowers. I still hope to do it. Oh, this is 2 days after. I guess that makes sense. Oh, Phoenix. They said that the P on his shirt didn't actually stand for Phoenix. What does it stand for then? Plove? Plove. Okay. Okay. This is so stupid. No, plove. Plove. Remember the P. University is called Ivy. Oh my god, it stands for penis, obviously. Oh, fuck, I knew it! Tissues. Sorry.
What do you mean? She's the love of my life? That's why. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I thought I pressed the button. No, okay, so what I was saying before was the P on his shirt it doesn't mean, they said the P on his shirt doesn't stand for Phoenix, so what does it stand for? Anyway, sorry guys. Good pickup, because I talk too much. Love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling us more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Have you fucked yet? Or are you saving yourself for Miles? Dolly and I, we met first about 8 months ago, right here in the very courthouse. What? Oh, she's very pretty. Actually, I'm starting to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, finally said it. Look at them. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. I make her look like a fairy. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave me this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. Oh, shit. Why was she in the courthouse? She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off, but before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. We're gonna find out that she was given that by the Doug Swallow. Probably gave that to her, which she gave off to him, because she didn't want it. So she gave it to her as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, alright. Makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. He's so cute. Me. Anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please, give it back now. Please give it back now. Maybe Doug found out that she gave it to him, and then she broke up with him. So Doug gave her the present, and then immediately after or soon after she was given it, she wanted to break up with the other guy because she didn't want to stay with Doug. So she gave the necklace to Phoenix, and then Phoenix was like, oh my god, it's filled with love, haha lol, it's a love heart. But then later on, I'm guessing Doug found out that Phoenix had that necklace, and he was like, I want it back. And she was like, but I gave it to him. And he's like, give it back because it was supposed to be a gift for you, and if you don't want it, I want it back, sort of thing. So she's been trying to get him to give back the necklace so she could give it back to Doug, so she could get Doug off her back. But in the process, she got irritated at Phoenix and was like, I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, wouldn't happen to be on the August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this? A newspaper clipping. Let's see. Murder in the courthouse? What? What are you reading there? Let me see. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. I believe there's some connection between these two cases, am I right? Can I have a look at it? Oh my god, my nose! Wasn't Phoenix in a relationship with the other hot male lawyer in the other game, or do we have it completely wrong? Not wrong, Tom. This is in the past, Tom, so this is in the past 5 years previous, so our whole rendezvous with Miles hasn't happened yet, okay? Don't worry, he's still loyal to our Miles, hopefully. If I find out he's dating someone, I'm gonna be furious. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself.
Yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my girl. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
Thank you.
Want to do whatever I can to be of help to your BR. Well, it looks like the recess is about over. We'll better get moving.
Phoenix is a class 5 cleaner. What? Yes. Everyone in the fandom thinks Miles and Phoenix are a thing. Canonically, Phoenix is not dating anyone. They try so hard to push a straight narrative at points in the game, but the fandom just doesn't buy it. True. That research sure seemed longer than 20 minutes though. Meeting time to be continued. It's canon in my head. Respect. Why do I have 3 saves for 1 playthrough, but only 1 thing for the 1? That is so confusing. Alright, whatever. Cool. Proof that I've definitely played all the other games. Anyway. $12.13. No, Mr. Grossberg. Man. I wish I just still wasn't like congested. Makes voices doing more difficult.
Court. We'll now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. She's very pretty. Fuck you. Never. She's a crazy bitch, you can tell.
In my long careers as a judge, I've never been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
No. The ruling is the hotter they are, the crazier they are, okay? Don't trust this bitch, alright? She's all evil. Anyway, I've gotten so desperate to multitask that I'm playing old school RuneScape while I watch the stream. Agility skill ain't gonna grind itself. House, you're not telling me that you give stream 100% of your attention usually, right? Because that's ridiculous. Don't ever give my stream 100% of your attention. Everyone should be multitasking right now, okay? Whether you're on your phone while you're like playing on a Switch or lying in bed trying to fall asleep, you're multitasking, okay? I don't honestly. Good. I just can't think of what to do while I watch at the moment. More Monster Hunter. I can't multitask. That's because you're too cute. Wings knows about the hot to crazy scale, the Vicky Mendoza parallel as it's known. Really? That's the name of it? I just feel like people usually say something like, remember they're crazy. It's just a fact. They're just crazy. I'm always 100% here. That's because you have to go to work soon. You're like, I need to get all of the attention I can. I need to give this all of my attention before I start work. It really makes sense. Can I post a link? Go for it. I'm gonna see this. I'm assuming this is like a wiki with the parallel. I want to see the graph, okay? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Okay, I'm gonna open it. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
She's not even.
No, stop! Please don't. Fucking yeah, it is. It's a How I Met Your Mother. It is. I should have remembered that it was How I Met Your Mother that first said it. Good pickup. Good pickup. But yes.
I have watched that. It's good times. I can't believe he actually said that.
Why he sweat? Oh, now then, with the witness, could you please state your full name?
Give me a second. Like when I'm here with you. Aww. You're too cute.
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous. If anybody says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them down to size. I will bash them with my gravel.
That's an admittance to crime. I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all. It was rotten.
If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
Honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. GG. Stealth up. Let's go. Level up. Fucking. Sir.
Is there anything I can help you with?
You just go on and say whatever is on your mind. Would you like a cup of water, a hot chocolate, a tea even? I'll give you anything. I'll make your official barista meal if you wish. I was a barista in primary school.
I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Yes. I could see why you'd say that.
She's gonna be a tough witness, alright. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. Pinky. You could totally cosplay Mia. You have the same hair thing. Oh. That's an idea. Get a suit. I've always wanted to get a suit, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've always wanted a suit. That's my goal. I want to get enough money one day to get like where I could go to the shops and get like a proper suit.
Fucking rocket. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then, suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed.
Bribery school or primary? Both.
That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of your young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth.
But, I would never.
There's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Tee, you haven't changed a bit. Mia, babe.
Bitch. What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes.
We've met before. Once. In any case, Miss Faye, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madam Faye.
Madam. Oh, I'm no one's grandma yet, girlie. Alright. Very sleepy. I'm gonna sleep soon. Yeah! Good night, Ashley. Sleep well. Get all that sleeping done. Give me a second. I had. Oh, wait, I read this already. Okay, she would have seen the putsch, right? Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
In other words, defendant never touched the victim, is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie.
I press it for no good reason. I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony? Show contradiction. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Ms. Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never.
Miss Faye, I would not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaging a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm prints were found on Ms. Swallow's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
So fine, get you somewhere. Hell yeah. Love you, Tap. Doing great, buddy.
Yeah.
Again. Chasky. Ooh. Sprinkle that positivity. And Hathaway. Mia has that bitch energy. We love her. But taking medicine, that's good. Because you have a fever, that's bad. Take that medicine.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
What?
It's like they were fighting. I didn't hear anything unusual either. I went to go and find some other students and they, what?
Well, that's a lie because the thing broke underneath. She would have had the snap of the umbrella. And what did it look like they were doing?
Well, they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Did you not notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. You need to calm the fuck down, brother. Not in the courtroom. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Okay, night-night, everyone. Good night, Ashley. Love you. Sleep well. Who's my favorite character in this game? Miles Edgeworth. 500% of the way. I love him. Okay. He is my husband, obviously. He's gorgeous. He's just an INFJ and we love him. When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs.
Please try to stay on topic. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
That's what I was planning to do, but in the end I wound up not going.
group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on.
Students knew what was going on. Personality type? Yes. INFJ, the way I like to describe INFJ is an INFP but traumatized. And that's why you said that to describe Miles Edgeworth, because he's introverted, obviously. He's very intuitive. He's perceptive. Wait, shit, no, that's not perceptive. What the fuck's the other? INFP. Feeling? He's feeling? INFJ, yeah. He's feeling, but he's not perceptive, he's judging because he's traumatized. Thank you. It's judging, yeah, judgment. So it's kind of, so it's P or J, which is usually perceiving or judgment, or judging. So perceiving is, I guess, like you being able to see what's kind of like happening, versus judging is being like, judging what's happening? I can't remember. There's a whole thing. I have 5. Yeah. I'm the exact same way, I'm pretty sure. T or the other one. I can't remember, it's been a while. I don't remember if the last letter's the same. But yeah, I'm the mediator. Taking the facts on board. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a better way of putting it. Like, they're more calculative. Yes. They're probably, yeah, that's probably a good way of putting it. Rather than being more emotional, they're calculating. So, you know, Adara is more calculating. I'm more emotional. And that's why Adara and I have a very different pattern of speech, I guess. Even though we're very similar too, but that's besides the point. How could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any more info from the students. The students call the police?
Yes, I was just so bad at it.
Pardon.
Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Ryan. I believe it means thinking. I'm pretty sure that's what the T stands for. Thinking. Which means, I think it just means you're a more internalized thinking, like, person versus whatever the other opposite is. Can't remember what the opposite is. God, I forgot where I was. What was I doing?
I pushed that. I pushed that, didn't do anything.
Actually, wait, I could use this and then use the testimony, right? No, lad snap happened. There we go. You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct?
Yes. That's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me.
I do definitely have the little half fringe, don't I? I need to have it like more of a one eye, but I could probably do it. Now, I'm now playing Trials and Tribulations. Fuck yeah. People can think externally. Yes, it's called propaganda. I mean, I guess it's one way of thinking externally. No, it's been a while. I could probably Google it. That's nice, but I find that a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear that noise as well? Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp sound like a snap. There's no way a noise like that wouldn't fail to make an impression. Yeah.
May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear this noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time.
Headphones? You mean those? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up. It seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Hold on. I mean, I guess this is stormy weather. This doesn't look like stormy weather to me, but they did say it was raining, so... Do I have something that contradicts that? I feel like somebody said something. It's a small bottle. So that's probably holding something. An article from 8 months ago. Very little information is being disclosed at the time. Since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district, a courtroom, a cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a second, Mia. That just me just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. There was lightning? I don't remember them saying that there was lightning. Didn't hear anything. There was the snap, there was the push. She didn't have a conversation. She was from afar. Oh, yeah, I guess the lightning. Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? Are we saying that he got electrocuted by the lightning?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? What? Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, Alright. Oh, you're right, because he had an umbrella. He was struck by lightning? It still doesn't quite understand why the umbrella is far away from him, though. So what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy, anyway? The entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered, but that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, a victim of a stray bolt. That close to a building? No. It's more likely to hit the building than the top of the umbrella.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
Alright, you did it, Mayor. You'll be taking that, not guilty.
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Miss Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on the day of that location.
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable was definitely linked to the case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne? And what is this evidence?
This affidavit. What?
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting the experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day. Okay. Shit, I clicked out of the tab. Alright.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable.
I mean, there's 2 cables there, but sure. There's TV next door. Okay.
Outage occurred at approximately 3 a.m.
Which fits with the type of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable.
But how did it get cut? No one's explained how it got cut.
According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump could have caused them to break.
But they're high up, right? Am I missing something? Because in the picture, it looks like they're at 255. It's very specific. Okay.
However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Wrong one. This looks really high to me. Like, what? I'm so confused. Like, how does this get snapped to begin with? How do you snap it safely? So many questions. All right. That doesn't make sense. It might make sense either. Yeah. I always so struggle with these. I feel like whenever I like watch read through these cases, I'm just as confused as the main character. I'm always like, what? What's happening? What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Okay, absolutely no idea.
Ms. Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the serpent cable?
Your Honor, I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
The umbrella? I mean, I look at this again. Because as I said, it looks like the umbrella got snapped in two, but also it's pressed, like, but it was supposed to be underneath him. The medicine. What was the question? Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? Well, it could still be just him falling on it. Is that bumping the pole would break the cable, but that would still leave the victim at the pole, not where the body is. But the umbrella, it at least says the umbrella broken near an electrical pole at the crime scene. So that's at least, I would say, if anything, talking about the shove. I don't think so. I mean, it says who or what, so it could be who broke it. I did it. Let's try this. This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor.
Nope. Okay.
Best lines.
Ouch, that was harsh. Cause the cable to break. So it's not the umbrella, which really confuses me. Which means it must be the person. How? Because the cable's high up in the air. How would it have been snapped? Unless... Ugh. I'm tempted to just try everything at this rate. Premeditation. Precipitation. Something talking about the shove. You know what, let's just try this. This is by the cable. No. Luckily I'm not getting, like, in trouble for any of these fails. Due to some sort of impact. And if it wasn't the dead body... Why is he in here? A veteran lawyer with a little too much confidence. What a bitch. Yeah, it's all for me today. Have fun with the game, Han. Hey, be nice, Keshi. That's too rude. Love you, Philip. Take care. Have a good day. Mwah. Good luck with the rest of your day. Don't forget to drink water. Person, Phoenix to point. Whose testimony? Possibly. It's just the only problem is the Phoenix says that there was a loud sound. Fell on top of his umbrella. There was a loud snap when that happens. I mean, I guess so. Think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. Defendant's testimony. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud snap sound. I still don't know how. He fell on the ground. Now this happened at around 3 PM, correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that?
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits perfectly in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. But it doesn't say anything about him falling against a pole or anything.
Yes, the prosecution also came to the same conclusion. And it was the very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Still not intended though, still accidental. Oh hey, I was right. I thought it would have made sense that it was like the victim, because it's the act of like pushing the victim into the pole that causes it, rather than thinking that it is the person who pushed him, and therefore it's the person's fault that it was broken. I don't know, I'm just saying that could be looked in two different ways, but... I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right, the victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. But then the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, over here, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. Just sounds like a pterodactyl. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Oh mein Gott. I'm great at the English language, guys. Just by the bump. Right. Ah, the lamentations of my enemy, how I've longed to hear them.
It's true. Defense is absolutely correct. Doesn't to be, it doesn't to be any other way that you done it.
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
Whoa.
What? What the? Please, just once more. Please, may I testify last time? Please, Mr. Judge.
Bitch.
You fuck. Alright, just go ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it.
Blew someone into this star. Oh my god, you're starting to work like Philip.
She's finally starting to show her true colors.
Woo.
Right. Sorry.
Truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
Bullshit.
First time was into the electrical pole, and that's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Feeny caught up with him and crashed into him from behind. The cable snagging and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute.
Bullshit.
So after being shocked, the victim got off and tried to run away.
And that's where the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny. I have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are.
Bullshit.
Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Where did I witness? Where did I go? Where have I went to go to the rainbow? Question this bullshit. Ms. Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I don't see the moment in this to tell you so.
I know. Sorry, I'm going to protect me.
So that's why you basically lied to the court.
I was a bad girl, I know. Judge?
Oh god. It's going places.
Yes.
Would you please forgive little old me?
Of course he won't. What you did is called perjury.
Oh, God, no, it's just a little old white lie. Well, forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all.
Judge had better be more careful with himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl.
Excuse?
First time was into the electrical ball, and that's when the cable broke. Then Doug tried his best to run away from him. Buffini caught up and crashed into him from behind. Surely that doesn't work. She said if the electrocution, though. But the electrocution happened at 3:05, and she said it will happen in less than a minute. So, this next line. It'll happen and occurred in less than a minute. Not true. Stop the victim's watch stopped at the time of death. Yeah. Figured it out. I'm a big brain. That's enough, witness. Yeah, I fucking said it, bitch. As I said, you got this. Thanks, Estania.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes, and your point is, Ms. Fay.
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping? Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55. Yeah! Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? What exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Dog Swallow. Yeah.
Order!
Otter. This is nonsense, the real murderer! Even you can't deny the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it? You haven't been paying attention. There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. Hell yeah. There was a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Ms. Fay, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
Yes. It's finally time. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you speak.
Oh, that was an accident. I pressed that, but that's good. It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How can you?
The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop them and dearest to you. It's Marvin Grossberg. Take him down, Mia. Yeah!
Ooh, what? I mean, why? That is to say...
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day, however. After Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. I didn't do anything. Bullshit.
Ms. Fay.
Yeah, it's a boy! Your Honor, please, I have to say something.
Ooh, what is this?
Spawn karma. Please, strike everything the defense said just now from the record. What the? Are you daft? No, daft isn't chat. You're totally wrong, Miss Fay. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Yeah, she would. She's done it before.
Mr. Wright, get back on your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
Ah! Leave my Dolly alone. Love this man.
Ah, that boy. He's gotten himself in the way over his head.
Oh, Mr. Rossberg, you're back.
Seems I arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Give me the evidence. I'm gonna blow my nose again. Woo! Alright. Location, District Courthouse Cafeteria. Date and time, August 27th, 4 p.m. Victim, Diego Armando, age 28. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne. Interesting. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity of the suspect's person. Her necklace has poison in it. That's absolutely nutty. I fucking love it. Okay. Or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Oh shit. Oh shit. I love it. That's amazing. Okay.
Better take a good look at it. It details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Oh shit. No, Mia.
Now, the defense has made a very clear, serious statement. Ms. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Really, Your Honor, that is,
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? You know, I was crying a second ago. Crocodile tears. But I like to call them butterfly tears. They're more beautiful that way.
Ah, don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. Piece of shit. That is, go right ahead, my dear.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright. I told you that you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
Roar. I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. The answer to that lies somewhere in the police report. It must. She's murdered bitches before and she'll murder bitches again. It's just the way of the world.
Have a good night, Tam.
What else happened in chat? It's either the necklace or the pill bottle. Nah, not the pill bottle. That was just evidence that she grabbed from him. How you doing? How you doing, Bart? Yeah, I'm doing well. It's been a pretty chill day. I was about to say I didn't do much. I did so much today. I was so productive. I even cleaned the bathroom sink. I'm doing great. Bathroom sink is really gross because it's really stupid, okay? So for the bathroom sink ads, okay, that's fair. I'm still gonna go on a rant about this. The bathroom sink is like, it has like a plunger in it. Well, like the stopper to stop the sink, like the water from going in the sink, is like a pull up, so it like half pulls up and then you kind of like set it into place and then you can like turn it a bit and it'll go back down. But it means that if anything like large, like hair or whatever, tries to run it down, it gets caught on things as it's going down. So it's absolutely gross and really difficult to try and get all the hair fucking out of the sink. It's disgusting. Anyway. And then, the same day the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimonies from Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, the testimony? About what?
About the events of the day when she first met defendant Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with the case?
The witness claims that she had no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne.
I like to suck all the juices out of the shower drain here. That is so disgusting, bro. Why? Plunger? I don't know if a plunger would work. We don't have a plunger, is probably a better definition. We don't have a plunger. Should probably go buy one. I really should. Probably think of a place where I could probably go buy one.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
Do you have proof of that?
We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Do that again, you'll be held in contempt of court. We had to the final fact. So in the days of my youth, go get her, girl. Alright, I didn't see any contradictions. We'll get there. 8 months ago, it's like we're destined to meet in the very courthouses. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. Going out ever since that fateful day. Alright, I want to question this one because, like, why was she in the basement reading room, you know? Courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. I was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room. She likes to read. This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with the murder case. Miss Faye, I'm warning you. This has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case. I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. Keep pressing. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude. Long ways? I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. Very well, Miss May, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases, Your Honor, the answer is simple. I had come to this courtroom to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Sorry, what? I have allergies from doing gardening at my old house, but I can't find my allergy meds. Oof, that's bad. Time to buy more. Have you checked your bag? Do you have purses? Do men have purses? I don't think so. Cause, I mean, obviously, it was, we have satchels. Oh, sorry, Keshi, thank you. I've checked everywhere. Have you checked? The other day it was cold. Did you check your jacket pocket? The pockets in all of your jackets. I ripped all the bags and boxes over from the move. No. You wouldn't put anything that important there. You'd keep it close to you, which means jacket pockets. It's been 34 to 44, 7 days here. Okay, I'm wrong. We had a cold day like a week ago, okay? I was like, surely Adelaide would be the same. Fuck, I don't know. Nowhere on your bench, nowhere on the floor. You didn't leave him at your old place, right? 35 to 40 for 7 days? That's disgusting. Where else could you put him? Didn't find out anything. Well, then they've got to be in the house somewhere. Stolen by the allergy goblins. I'm sure if I could think about this long enough. I saw pictures of your place. I could probably figure it out. And saying that, if they're not on your desk somewhere, then where else would they be? Unless you forgot to, like, check behind your monitor or something. Pull on the ground. Check any of the cupboards. Do you have, like, a medicine cupboard like we do? Everyone has a medicine cupboard, right? I do, but they're not in there. Bathroom cupboard. Not in the car either. Bathroom? Excellion, Wings, Ace Attorney, Trash. Give her your testimony and she'll pick it apart to find the truth. I'm sure Boat is walking around his house right now like, is it here? Look, see, it's not here. Hannah, what are you going on about? It's not here. Keeps walking around the house. Not in the bathroom. Okay. Obviously couch cushions, right? No one ever thinks about the couch cushions. Do you have a cabinet? No, that doesn't make sense.
when was the last time you used the medication? Or when was the last time you remember having it, just in general? Like what type of item is it to you? Is it something you keep at your home desk or something? Last week. I'm literally ripping apart bags, swearing and stuff, and just being generally mad that I can't find them. Oh god. Fucking hot. Tomorrow's supposed to be hotter too. And then the day after that, even hotter. Fantastic. Last week. We gotta figure this out, guys. BRB. Bert's like, I'm gonna have an even bigger look. You never know, maybe someone looked at the bottle and was like, that should go in the fridge. Can you imagine freezing your medication? Hi, Aylin. Alright. We'll concentrate again. Writing a paper on what?
On the relationship between modern serial poetry and the criminal underworld.
Oh, that sounds like a fascinating research idea.
Am I getting old? Nah, now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
You get with the midlife crisis stuff? Yeah, okay, we're getting there. Okay. Wait. So, an article from almost 8 months ago. So maybe I should just report this. The witness testimony just now is clearly contradictory, Your Honor. Pardon? What? Well, my e-reader on the other side of the room, so no more distractions. From sleeping? I thought that would be that fateful day. Maybe it's in contradiction with this. Or maybe in contradiction with this. Wait, check again. Yeah, maybe in contradiction with this. Sorry. I haven't used the other pieces of evidence, so I thought, no. Okay. Ms. Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Actually, didn't you come here for a much more important reason? What is the meaning of this cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? 8 months ago, right here in this very courtroom, there was another tragedy. Another tragedy? Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Dahlia Hawthorne? From chat leading into sleep. Yay! You can fall asleep now. Blah, blah, blah. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. What's the time? 10:30.
Order, this is unbelievable. It's true then, the loveliest rose can hide in the thorniest bushes.
Ms. Faye, that's not fair. You can't stand up my witness with an unrelated case. I, Winston Payne.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me, go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me. That I was found innocent.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I fucking killed him! I didn't give a shit about that stupid policeman! I killed him, and I took everything that he had and eviscerated it with the power of a mere little poison. I did not commit the murder that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive. Not policeman. Damn it, you're right. Sorry, my mistake.
Well done, Mia. Fire in my heart
And my buttocks.
I'll tell which is more inflamed.
Alright, thanks, game.
Like, this whole book makes me anxious. I don't blame you. I think I really struggle at reading both of these books. That's why I didn't finish the second book. Would 10,000 be done for sexual harassment? I'm remembering how much Sarah J. Maas hurts. It's okay, Aylin. You got this, okay? Push through.
I met the boy who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day.
But he was dead. Oh no, you're saying before he died, right?
I met the boy who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day.
Okay.
I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
And now I'm like, I remember why I wanted to believe the first book was a standalone and pretend the following books didn't exist. The first book is great. The first book is good enough. It's cute. I love it. 10 out of 10. And then just everything goes sadder from there. Anyway, that's what happened here months ago. As you heard from the witness's testimony, she has nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Ping, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today, and I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination. Yeah! What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Aha! Mia, you're glowing from a true lawyer's aura, my dear. The proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing. I think you're just looking at my TVs. Yeah. Okay. So surely I just present... I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. Surely I just present this, right? Like, straight off the bat. Fuck. I lost more. I lost more soul. Okay. Alright. I thought it would be like, where did she get it? And then it's obviously proof because that bottle exists, but I guess the bottle isn't confirmed to have poison in it. Alright. Why would she kill her boyfriend anyway? Interviewing the suspect regarding another case. What was the other case? Her killing a different person? That'd make her more suspicious. No. I'm kind of regretting my decision to keep reading, to be honest, but now I must finish it. If only at the end of removing the anxiety. Hell yeah. Gotta keep going. What was the something you were discussing? What are you talking about, the defense attorney?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case.
The lawyer that was killed said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger.
Why don't you tell us all about that incident was? No.
I guess I was just born under a bad sign. She's like an Aquarius. I'm kidding. If I was right though. No more tonight. Yes. Sleep. Where did the newspaper say it was done? Well, in the blah, blah, blah. District Courthouse cafeteria. The cafeteria.
Oh, Annie, please.
Oh, who knew that the person would end up doing it? Okay. Leave the point. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. What type of poison? How so?
Well, that it's impossible to detect.
Oh, and where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry. All I know is I overheard the policeman saying something about you using advanced chemical processes to purify it?
Chemical processes? Well, that's quite impressive, most impressive.
There's no... About how much liquid is teaching? What? Why is that us what you're asking? Who else would have done that except you, though? Why were you leaving your seat? How long were you gone for? Fucking damn it, come on. Like, perfect, that little dolly doesn't poop. Oh, buddy. What a waste of the quartz time. Okay. Alright. I've pushed everything except for this last statement. So, what I need to do... Court Roost cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning a 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Murder in the courthouse. So I need to connect the poison to the necklace, but presenting that didn't work. Main reason Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one show she could have obtained the poison. And all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Friends with the pharmacology students. Well, she had it in the bottle.
My girlfriend doesn't poop.
Mick, welcome back, house. What happened since they were talking about how her and Phoenix met? It's a fucking sentence I thought I wouldn't hear today. From her pharmacology boyfriend. Ooh. So they were actually... they fucking murdered the person together? Surely not. Oh. Wait, do we have anything that says that? She said something earlier, didn't she? Related to... Okay. I mean, maybe. God, okay, I'm gonna save. I haven't been saving throughout this. I'm like, no, I'll be fine. Alright, let's save before I do this. Dick. Okay, I don't even know a way to get poisoned like that, so if we say... Hey, okay, we're good. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim dog swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit would never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. But where would they have put it?
The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at this very table, you.
Not necessarily, but he would have the hookup. But it also makes sense why she'd want him killed too. Because it would mean that she...
It means that if she kills him, then she has no evidence that,
Like that he could have brought up about her.
asking to go in the lab or something, you know what I mean? I still find it weird that I couldn't just present the necklace, because if we presented the necklace, surely we could get a data analysis, like get a forensic analysis of it and find out that it was actually had traces of poison in it. It might have been from a very long time ago, but it could have been.
That's nothing but a baseless acting.
May I say something, Madam Faye? You're a bully.
What is it, Miss Thornthorn?
The amount of poison in the coffee is 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry out that much liquid, you need some kind of container.
Oh, yes, that's true.
I searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madam, but this is caught a law. You're saying I threw the poison container away, then you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She got me good with that.
Right, some evidence, or I'll have this disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye.
Unless we could come up with some evidence, we're gonna lose the lead. Where's the container? This one. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
It's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
That day, the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago, August 27th, the very day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purposes of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
No! Ah!
So this is the tutorial case, and it has this much plot. I think they're obviously like every single game has established more and more plot, so it kind of makes sense that this is like a really big, like a bigger case to try and like elaborate, like this is how complicated it's going to get, you know? Not to mention obviously a lot of previous like you know, like the Miles case in the first game. First? I don't know anymore. Second game, whichever one it is. Third trial. First game. With Miles, obviously. Wait, no, maybe that's the second one. Whatever. Show that, like, was kind of like the first instance of trying to like tie different cases like together and stuff like that, of like the past and the future sort of thing. So I guess this is like kind of like reiterating that sort of aspect of this. Phoenix, no! Behalf of Dolly, I object.
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
Why don't you bully her like this?
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. Mary, you're supposed to be for Miles, okay? Think.
At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But she never gave it back to her. To make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. Oh shit. That's why she... I don't believe you. Ah, no, that's a lie. I love seeing how much trouble she's having with him as a defendant. I've heard it. He's getting away! Bailiff, hurry, after him! Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane! Love him. Where's Mr. Wright? It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no! What is it? Bottle necklace! Miss Hawthorne's present? It's gone! What? That's terrible! Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, what sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court? I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me, I'm sorry. It's okay, just give back the necklace. You destroyed it? I ate it. No. I'm sorry, but that necklace is massive. You did not eat it. You what? You ate it. It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. What the? What are you doing now? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? The bottle you swallowed may have some poison left in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison. What? They said it had to be 2 teaspoons worth. How can you be so sure? I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination. So it is. No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency. There, it's all right, you fucking condescending bitch. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do, and it's heartwarming to see you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Ms. Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong. Well, it's not the first time, and not the last time. Unfortunately, Miss Fair can accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything. Just what? He ate it. That's so bullshit. Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything? Well, now the situation surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the... Mr. Wright? I'm sorry, Miss Faye. Totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? Something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
None of your business. Tell you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. We've seen this several times now. Come on. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. Oh shit. Poison?
Same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen.
So she's stolen medicine twice? Wait, so after... So there's 2 lots of poison that was stolen. She came to lab that time too. Could only have been her. That girl's a thief.
Stop it. Don't talk about her like that.
He's a good meaty shove. Sorry. Phoenix Wright is a fucking nutcase. Hell yeah. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous. There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. She was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouching down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Alright, this is the defendant.
Miss Faye, you tell him. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent.
What? So Dolly stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, there's only one possible conclusion. Defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone.
Miss Faye.
Dude, all these people are in such contempt of this court.
Oh yeah, no, that happens all the time in this.
You're so certain of your theories, and let me ask you this.
Yeah, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore,
Exactly who is Miss Dahlia planning to kill?
well, obviously Phoenix Wright, right? That's why she stole the medicine from him initially. This is a pretty sad backstory for for Phoenix. Imagine finding out that our main protagonist, that cheery-go-lucky guy who lost one of his closest friends, Mia, in the first game, and then finding out that his girlfriend tried to kill him at some point. It's kind of devastating.
Spoilers!
Hi! I love you.
I love you too.
You're amazing.
You're amazing.
You're amazing.
You lawyer, you.
Yeah, I'm so smart.
Yeah. Got your qualifications so quickly.
Thanks. All from
Parents
playing
are
video
so
games.
proud.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
Oh, they're still proud of you.
I know. Oh.
I love you too.
Having a nice sleep.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, I learned a lot about
Painting. DBT.
emotions
Really?
and why we feel them.
Okay. I thought that's something you'd probably learn in psychology, but that's okay.
It's like, you know how like you read a text, but you don't quite understand it the first time you read it. Then you go back and read it again, and you're like, oh, that makes a bit more sense. And then you actually go out and get experience, and then you read the text again, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's what's happening.
But I know this is about emotions, though.
I know, I suck at them.
Right.
No, like, when I learned them in year 12 doing psychology,
I was like, okay, I get the theory, but I don't understand the experience. My brain was like, I see it in others, but myself does not compute.
Robot, sorry. Emotions do not compute.
You know, so I went out, experienced a bit more life, you know, opened up a little bit, and then I probably learned it again about you, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
She'd be
I
right.
get it, but I'm not really feeling it, like, you know,
Yeah, it's
This
talk
is-
until
you
you
know,
started
you're
to-
telling me shit I've already learned without really going, I haven't actually engaged in.
Yeah, you're amazing.
And now I've really opened up, and I'm listening to it again, and I was like, oh, that's what I meant back then. Okay.
You're so funny.
I'm getting this.
I love that for you.
But then there's still like other bits and places where I'm like, guilt? What is that? You're explaining it to me, but I'm not quite sure what you're getting at. I'm sure I felt it, but
Guilt is that feeling just underneath your heart where you're like, oh god, I did something wrong.
no, that's shame apparently.
Oh, okay, sorry. Guilt's
Yeah.
kind of the same because it makes you feel shameful.
Mm.
If you feel
Yeah,
guilt,
so what did they say?
feel shameful.
One was internal and the other was external.
Oh, okay.
So internally, you feel shame.
Right.
Externally, you feel guilt. So if
Okay.
you've done someone to, say you punch someone in the face,
You feel guilty.
you feel guilty.
But
But if you, like, I don't know,
make someone feel bad.
turned
You
up
feel
to
shame at your end.
work with a hickey on your neck, you feel shame.
Right.
'Cause
But,
like, I don't
but it's
want-
all internalized in your own brain.
Yeah, because it's
More
you're
internalized.
self-conscious, but that's also shame.
Okay.
In a way, I don't know. Maybe you wear it proudly. Good on you. Yeah. So I'm learning.
I'm so proud of you.
Guys, I am going to take a toilet break because I need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a second, guys.
My sister is the cutest. No one can convince me otherwise, okay? My sister is adorable. Alright, anyway, we're supposed to finish this case. Shame is related to feeling something wrong with your whole self. It's an overall feeling of judgment. It may not be related to a specific situation or behavior. No, House, it's about trying to explain the physical emotion, you know? What the fuck are you doing, Walt? What? Mate? How did your, like, language, speech pattern just devolve into goblin speak at the sight of Daft? Anyway. Got ya. Yeah. Because, you know, it's actually related to the feeling physiologically. You know, when you feel shame, you feel like it kind of like in here. While when you're in love, it's more like here, like directly, like your heart actually feels like it's gonna come out of your chest. And then, you know, you have your nervous butterflies. Dafty making me engage full Aussie. He's my bubby. Need to full Aussie him. Okay.
Okay. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Thorne's way. Hawthorne. And that was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Me? That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
But how could that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright. You're supposed to be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Ms. Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago, which still doesn't explain why she would do that to a lawyer, but okay. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But is it so? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria. Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean, that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true.
It's obviously coming from an emotional standpoint.
Beanie, what a joke you are.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne?
It appears we're nearing the end of this trial. We can tell from the character change. Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? Seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
Ugh.
Well, hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge. With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading out now if you don't mind.
But we're not finished here.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Can't let her get away with this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing her without any evidence, you can pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
Ultimate price?
You'll be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No. You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Ms. Gray?
You fucking asshole. Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish your guilt once and for all? No.
I mess up here. Her career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible, you can't possibly.
Stupid woman.
In the opinion of court, there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence presented.
The bottle? Oh, yeah, well, we could find out the poisons in the bottle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Okay, because I don't think we've presented this evidence yet. If you're unable to establish her guilt, I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets a chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, the poison was probably in there.
Oh, okay, it basically leads into it. Okay.
E.
Sorry.
Got him! Here it is, your proof. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Oh, Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine?
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
She was the one who took his bottle of cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swaller, that was holding the medicine.
See, still at this point, you wouldn't let this go away without at least doing a forensic analysis on that stuff.
Holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Oh, what are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right, she did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. About the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought she had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. recall that she was carrying the bottle of poison and cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else holding, in this case, Doug Swallow.
Sounds good. Alright. I was right. I'm so smart. Good job, House.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fools, are you? A stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medication, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some.
Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you take some of this medicine right now.
Me a fay.
Whoa.
Do you think you've won? Well, do me a fay. That's just fine. For the time being. Victory is yours.
For the time being.
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it.
What?
Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Why, yes.
I'm gonna go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best.
Fuck you. This still doesn't explain why she killed her boyfriend. Why'd she kill the boyfriend? And like, what was the case that she was being like in trouble for? This also seems to be alluding to the fact that maybe in the third case, like she's gonna appear again. I don't know. It's finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
Well, truth be told, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Mr. Payne. I don't believe one word that this rookie liar said.
Oh, absolutely. You guys want to see me cosplay as Mia? I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
Yes.
Would you care to explain this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
There. It's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness with my life.
Oh shit.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes.
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer, show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
Yeah, buddy.
Ah, my hair is flying on my forehead. Ah!
That's how he lost his hair. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, game.
Mr. Payne? About Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
There he is. There's the good old boy that we're used to. God, he really threw me off with the Bombado.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Don't lie, I just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye,
Yes, Your Honor?
was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne.
This cannot be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
What? It's not a bad thing.
It appears Mr. Pone has lost his spirit along with his hair. It's a great statement. Does Mr. Pone have anything further to say? It can't be true, my dear. Dolly. Very well then. Get this sniveling idiot out of here. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The courthouse finds the defendant Phoenix Wright guilty. Get him to jail right now.
Sprinkle positivity. Yes.
This court is adjourned.
D. Sister could do Mia's system. It would be perfect. They definitely fucked. What?
Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Gross.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my... Okay. Talking at them? That's rather rude. You're fucking rude. I'll stab you. Really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relation of mutual trust with the client? Absolutely. It is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
No, look at him. He's so cute. Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking...
Go on.
Dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I didn't think that was really her.
What?
Yeah, the Dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Oh boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But what? Out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Oh, buddy. Ugh, what kind of company does this guy keep? Right now, I'm starting to become a lawyer myself.
That's what she keeps saying. But I thought you were in the art department.
Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I just really want to help. So cute. And if I hurry, then I should be able to save him in the time.
I see.
Same as Faye. A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Yeah, I love you. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friends. But Mia has passed on to a better place.
Oh. Gonna head out for the night. Ta-ta now. Good night, house. Sleep well. Fun fact, the very first Lechonk is named Benny, after the Benny Hills theme. Love that. That's a good choice.
Brings up a lot of painful memories. But also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mira is gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind. Yeah. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. That is a story for another day.
Beautiful. Episode 1 completed. Tutorial done.
Oh shit, it's this guy.
What is this picture? Can we talk about this? There's like a Pinocchio looking guy and like Usopp. What's going on?
Oh yeah, there is a third sister.
I forgot about Mia's younger sister. Is it Mia, Maya, and Mua? Obviously Mua. No, I think it's just May, isn't it? Yeah, May.
Yep. Save that bitch. Fuck yeah.
Time is 1 AM. Oh, it just goes on. We'll see this and then we'll save. That sounds familiar. Oh, a lock.
Detective, we made it. Phew, what a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe.
No, come. Shoo, no.
Oh, you said it, pal. Must have been Al, rock solid. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check?
I love this. Oh no. What has he done?
Mask della Scior. Salutations.
No, we've been had.
Out front! Guards! Turn on the searchlights!
Better luck next time, gentlemen.
It is I, the one and only Master of Disguise. Excuse me, I'm afraid I'll be leaving now. I love him. Look at him go. We shall meet again when the next moon is full.
Amazing. No murder. Interesting. Usually they open with a murder, so that's really interesting. The best weapon in court is a minigun. High fire rate, high damage. What? If you have enough ammo, you'll be able to hold back in an army with that thing. Oh no. Shall we go a little further?
Well, you know, we can go a little further.
It's not quite 11:30. We'll go a little longer. See if we can get through this first section.
Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
Ugh, what are you freaking out about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly.
Pearl.
Damn it. About me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you again, Mr. Nick.
Oh, so you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? I completely forgot about her.
Hee, haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this, some kind of poster? Oh no. I am. That doesn't... What? This was from... Huron Village, isn't that... That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What? That doesn't fit together real well, but okay, sure. Sure it's not supposed to be like... May? Spells May or something? This is about treasures from the boonies. Ha ha ha, very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasures of Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dressed up this extra special today, in my normal attire. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya, different day. God bless. This young lady here is Maya Fey. Maya. Younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. Introductions. Anime characters are based off cats, but Pearl looks like a hamster. I first met her 2 years ago, when she was accused of murdering her sister.
Been the one who's been keeping this lure office afloat from behind the scenes.
Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Mayo's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. Also, doesn't she have a thing for Miles? Or something?
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain channeling technique. Mayor here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. Right. And there was a murder there that happened. I don't remember exactly what happened, but... Seen a power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. Earth Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't have a choice here. Might as well head on out. Alright, so this is getting us into a position where the thing will get stolen, so we'll be there at the scene of the crime or something. Reacts to people who have secrets in their hearts. Oh, I forgot about this. That's so cool. Okay, I want to show me this. I feel like we're gonna find out this obviously spells out a name, obviously, right? It's all gonna be like old. Sacred Urn, Kurain Village. We're gonna find out it gets kidnapped, it gets stolen, but then the thief gets killed as he's trying to get away with the urn because the person who's actually wants to steal it is the person who committed a crime in relation to this murder, which is evidence of it. Ideas. I don't know if I'm right. Would that be dark? I know, right? It says Mia on the front, doesn't it? Well, I mean, it could be rearranged to spell Mia, absolutely. Or May. It could spell the name May for all we know. People think it's Mia, and then it's like, no, it's actually May. It's something different. Anyway, we're jumping the gun way too quickly. Mia's urn has her ashes, they get stolen, the Phoenix drinks them. Drinks them thinking it's coffee. I like that. That's a good theory. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Damn. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest drunk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, maybe I've got the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fame Manor storeroom.
They? Or the one in the background, maybe? These ones. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on when I was a little girl. Oh, a family heirloom. Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Yeah, let's trust him. Let's go down there. Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. Look at this. I remember this old folding screen here. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In that murder case that happened in Kurain Village. God, it's been so long since I watched that, I don't remember. I need to watch the Game Grumps.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Kurain sacred writing folding screen.
If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. Huh? I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying here with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure. Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I better really take your breath away. Just a bunch of old urns. Are they really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. All it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. Get wrecked. Just making sure there's nothing else before I do something else. This beautiful roof. What the hell? Alright.
Oh, Mystic Mire, look! I can't believe it!
Oh, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Kurain Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Mire, it's your house. It even says Fame Manor on it.
Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Oh, that's right. Pearls isn't actually related to them. She's like just a young kid. Don't do it, man. They might get mad. Alright.
Should we leave it there? Could be Amy too. That's a good point. I didn't think about Amy. Man, you could just put those. You could put those words in almost any order and still have something out of it. Maybe let's just leave it there. It's a good place. We haven't gotten into the investigation too deeply. Alright. Great music. Alright. Alright, it's bedtime. Yay. It's really hot in here. Ugh. Might as well leave it then. You know, leave the rest for the future cases. Should be good. I'm hoping we get to see Miles at some point, but I don't know. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you'll have an excellent day today and tomorrow. Hope you guys have a lovely day. Night. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good one. Yeah, we'll keep playing Ace Attorney tomorrow. And we've got one case down. Great. Nice and easy. I always wonder how long these are gonna take to get through, because, so I have, in this, like, it's an Ace Attorney trilogy, right? So I had 72 hours in it. So if we just round that down to, like, 70, and it was 2 games worth, that means I spent 35 hours on each game. But when you think of it that way, 35 hours divided by 4, if you think I do 4-hour streams, is like a number. It's what, 4, 6? It's like 6 streams. Is that right? 6 streams is doable, arguably. You think I have the next 2 weeks to do it? Also, there's a Pokemon Presents, but it's the one night I have a friend over, and I'm like, damn it, I can't even do a reaction to, like, the Pokemon Presents, but that's okay. We'll be alright. We'll find out. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I'm like, okay, maybe we'll get this done before March. I have until next Friday, I believe. Yeah, so we should be fine. We should be able to get through most of this probably this week, so we'll see. Good times. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Take care, and I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. Have a good night's sleep, okay? Do I actually have any, like, Ace Attorney music on here? I don't. It would be in a different file. Alright, that's fine. We'll do... yeah. Friend over. She is a friend from high school? No. Get out of here. Daft.